Welcome or welcome back to UTech Exam Prep. And for today's video, we're going to be looking at this question right here. So take a minute, pause the video here, and see if you can do it yourselves. Okay, so the scenario here is the company is migrating to AWS and must comply with strict policies. Only the AP Northwest 3 region can be used, and no internet access is allowed for VPCs. The goal for this question is to implement governance controls to enforce these restrictions. So let's look at our options. Let's start with option B, which uses AWS WAF and account settings. Now, AWS WAF only controls web application traffic, not VPC access. So this is not a correct answer. Option D uses network ACL and IAM policies. Now, manually configuring ACLs and IAM policies for each VPC is complex, and it does not prevent new configurations from violating restrictions. So this is once again an incorrect answer. Option E uses AWS config manage rules. Now, AWS config only detects violations. It does not enforce restrictions. So once again, not a correct answer. Now, let's look at our two correct answers, option A and C. Option A uses AWS Control Tower with data residency guardrails. Now, this allows enforcement of region restrictions at an organizational level, and it denies internet access and block access to other AWS regions. So this is a correct answer. Option C, AWS Organizations and Service Control Policy, SCPs. Now, SCPs restrict VPC internet access and enforce single region usage. It is more flexible than Control Tower for larger organizations. A very great answer overall. So our correct answers, once again, A and C. And the reason is Control Tower enforces guardrails to block unauthorized AWS regions and internet access. SCPs provide centralized policy enforcement to restrict internet access and region usage. Both solutions are scalable and require minimal manual configurations. Now let's look at the key takeaways from this question. First of all, AWS WAF controls web traffic, not VPC internet access. Network ACLs and IAM policies are manual and hard to manage. AWS config detects but does not enforce restrictions. AWS Control Tower and SCPs are the best governance tools for compliance. And that is it for this question. Thank you for watching, and of course, subscribe for more.